a person nominated to come and read the tribute by the husband kindly come and read the tribute. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, MC. Tribute by Mr. Anthony Kwame Owusu, who Sister Jul lived more than half of her life with. And so he starts with a quotation. The husband of a good wife is a fortunate man. He will live twice as long because of her. A fine wife is a joy to her husband, and he can live out his years in peace. A good wife is among the precious blessings given to those who fear the Lord. Whether such men are rich or poor, they will be happy and always look cheerful. Sirach chapter 20 says, verse 1 through 4. The quotation above epitomizes what God gave me as a partner. I am grateful to God first and to the Kumsin family for giving me such an angel as a partner for the past 32 years. As a human being, I find it difficult to fathom why my Julie, as I affectionately call her, should live this mortal world while I am still alive. As stressed earlier, the above 4 verses in the good book attempts to explain. I first saw Mrs. Juliana Abba Hamwa Owusu during her Catholic Youth Organization days. They acted and sang on main feast days in the church. And as choir master of the choir, I had the added responsibility of teaching them songs for those occasions. The voice output of the young Juliana and 3 others, Mercy Ahin, who sits right here, Bridget Ankobia and Hanasaki, made me put them into the main choir in 1984. The then Good Shepherd main choir was generally youthful, so the transition to the main choir was not a challenge at all. Julie's respect for the elderly, decorum, and dedication to the choir actually attracted and pulled me closer to her. We later became friends and got married traditionally in 1993. It must be stressed as she was only 23. The blessing of our marriage delayed because my mom and sister passed on around that time. Hence, we blessed our marriage on 5th June 1999, 6 clear years after our traditional marriage was contracted. We stayed at Tema New Town, Site 3, Community 1, Community 5, her father's home, and finally relocated to our own house behind Tespo, off the Spentest Road. Even though we had a huge age disparity, that was not a bother. Marjorie performed her duty with respect to me as a husband and extended same courtesies to all family members who happened to come home for a visit. We had members from both families living with us, no matter how short the period was. In all this, Julie distinguished herself as a mature wife, embracing everyone into their home with open arms and infectious smiles. Julie had a huge sense of humor, no matter the situation. She will find a way to bring laughter that earned her titles like Okenke, Olokun, and from the royal lady's obedient wife. Am I lying, royal ladies? There was no tense moments at home. And if there was any, it was nipped in the bud shortly by her way of calming nerves. Her dexterity in catering could not be compared to any. She did catering to support me in times of need. Any family member who passed by got a good bite of baked foods and a package for their family as they departed back home. Christmas at home and visits to Marjorie were indeed special. We were blessed with three lovely children, Raymond, Anthony, and Kingsley. It was not easy bringing up three strong boys, but Julie did it with distinction. By God's grace, none of our children has gone wayward. All these came about as a result of a physical and prayerful support for them, and I'm grateful to her for that. She was always there for me anytime I was bereaved or had to attend any event in my hometown, Fusu. We equally attended her family programs during festivals and funerals in her hometown, Ejumako Besiande, until I fell ill recently. When I fell ill, she would go to her hometown only after ensuring enough stews and soups were prepared for me so the children could cook easy meals in her absence. Outside home, she will call morning, afternoon, evening to see how I was faring. She was a prayerful woman and did not joke with her church activities. She was a staunch chorister and a soprano soloist. She sang as if she were an angel. She so much endeared herself to members of my family when she had a solo rendition of that They That Wait Upon the Lord Shall Renew Their Strength by Newman at my immediate junior brother's wedding at the Good Shepherd Auditorium right here. Being a choir master's wife brought her some challenges. Choir masters are expected to be strict disciplinarians to maintain order in the choir. Sometimes when some of the insults directed at me as a result of disciplinary actions were heard by her, she became uneasy, but will soon forget, perhaps taking it as a matrimonial hazard, attracted to marrying a choir master. We had disagreements. When she knew she was right, she will call a member of my family to mediate instead of calling us. That was the extent to which she had endeared herself to my people. I said earlier, she will accept her fault immediately if it was hers. If it was the other way around, she will forgive so we could move on. Perhaps what endeared her so much to me was the fact that since I became indisposed, she single-handedly took care of me without a single complaint. Earlier, either financially or physically, before going to church programs or attending to businesses, she made sure I was comfortable before she left. Now that she is no more, I wonder how I'm going to survive. Even though my family members have not left me and have been around since her demise, I wonder how long they can manage me as she did. It is my prayer that God will heal me so I can do things on my own and be independent of others. Recently, in collaboration with our children, she decided to give our home a facelift. Some areas she insisted should be uplifted. One of them was the porch where I meet my guests. Little did I know that she was preparing a place where I will meet guests at her demise. I will never forget 26 September 2025. That was the day Marjorie told me she was going to the dinner dance being organized by the church around 7 p.m. Little did I know that that was the last time I will see my wife physically. Later in the night, I had a knock on my door by Anthony Jr. When I asked whether she had gone to pick his mom from the program, he replied, "Dad, some people in the church are here to see you." The visitors were the parish priest, Very Reverend Father Matthew Mensah, the assistant parish priest, Reverend Father Maxwell Azaglu, Mr. Tete Pinyemi, the parish pastoral council chair, Mrs. Paulina Akufu, and Joyce Comey. The group was perfectly selected, and they broke the news to me that night. And when they broke the news to me that night, it was not easy assimilating it. I wonder how I would have managed the news had this contingent not come to break the news. I am grateful to all of them. Hear me, Marjorie, all things being equal, I should have been the first to leave, so you will enjoy the fruit of your labor. Now that the children are picking up, it has happened the other way around. The assurance I give you is that I'm going to ensure something monumental is done to immortalize your name and equally ensure that the Christian home you left will be maintained to the glory of God. My love, I loved you, but God loves you better. My consolation is in the fact that by your dedication to the singing ministry and your vocation of marriage, with such distinction, you are resting in the bosom of God. May God be with you till we meet again.
Thank you very much. And so that was the tribute by the husband. I would like to now invite the person nominated to read the biography to kindly come and read the biography. The person nominated to come and read the biography, kindly come and read the biography. Time is not on our side, so kindly come early and read the biography. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And so I would like to now invite the person nominated to read the biography. Kindly come and read the biography. The person nominated to read the biography, kindly come and read the biography. At the same time, if we have not filed past, this is the last time we can come and file past. If we have not filed past, this is the last time for us to come and file past. And so because of time, I would like to plead the person selected to come and read the biography, kindly come and read. Inipa na yɛyɛ ne sɛ ɔmmɛkan biography no, ɛne deɛ mu a mesrɛ ɔmbra na ɔmmɛkan time ne yɛ side, mesrɛ wo. Nti sɛ sisi a ne yɛba asɔre ase na yɛpɛ sɛ yɛfile pastor, this is the last chance we have to come and file past. If you want to come and file past, this is the last time for us to come and file past. Thank you very much.
The biography of Mrs. Juliana Abba Owusu. Mrs. Juliana Abba Owusu, Mrs. Juliana Abba Hamwa Owusu, born to the Mr. Anthony Kwakumsim of blessed memory, and Madame Abba Akese, also of blessed memory, on 22nd May 1970 at Tema. She was a gift to the Yego family of Ejumako Bisiase and the sixth born of all Kumsims. She started primary education at Committee 5, number 1 primary, and continued same level of education at Datus Preparatory. She enrolled Tema Senior High School, formerly Tema Secondary School, completing in 1985 with very good grades. She got employed at UTC until the company collapsed, as had been the trend in most government stores such as JNTC and UAC in those days. She had a flair in catering, and so from that time she ventured into the catering business, which she hung on until her demise on September 26, 2025. She added buying and selling of fabrics and jewelry as a business. As a child, she was the toast of the family, because of her approachability, sense of humor, and readiness to share whatever she had with her siblings. She found her lifelong partner, Mr. Anthony Kwame Owusu, and they got married traditionally in 1993, blessing their marriage in 1999. Mixed feelings were a lot as Abraham was leaving home. We were happy for her because she had found a life partner, and sad because of the aforementioned reasons of approachability, kindness, sense of humor, and above all, a peacemaker. She and her husband had three strong boys, Raymond, Anthony, and Kingsley, and by dint of hard work and prayers, all three boys have completed their basic degrees, a feat that most parents find difficult achieving. Never did we hear in her marriage any serious challenges, a clear indication she did not change so much from her good behavior at home. She touched base with home at any opportunity to see the family and connected with the family even at Visianse, be it festivals, bereavement, and other festive occasions. She would come along with her husband, and so the husband virtually became a Visianse boy until he became ill. Even when the husband became ill, she would still attend programs back home by making sure the husband had all he had in her absence. She called him at the least opportunity to see how he was faring back home in Tema. So much was her devotion to her marriage that the group she befriended in the Royal Choir Ladies called her Obedient Wife. She was a devout Catholic in order that she might not fail in her church activities. She started with the Catholic Youth Organization, CYO, and later joined the Good Shepherd Main Choir, where she remained until her unexpected demise. One thing that could not be taken away from her was her prayer life. She strongly believed in divine providence and so prayed fervently for immediate family and anything under the sun that came to her attention. We were shocked to the marrow when Abba Awa, without any signs of illness, met her death. When she went to a dinner dance organized by the church to assist the Bishop of Accra build a health facility. The family is yet to come to terms with the reality. Today's gathering has, however, shown us that you have really departed this physical world. We console in the fact that you died while serving your Maker. Though your passing has left a huge vacuum, your memory will be a blessing to those who knew you. Rest in peace, dear Abahamwa.
Thank you very much. And so that was the biography of Mrs. Juliana Owusu. May her soul continue to rest peacefully in the Lord. And so I would like to now invite the family, kindly come and close the casket as we prepare ourselves to begin the Mass. Thank you very much. The ushers, the music team, kindly give us a hymn as we prepare ourselves to begin the Requiem Mass. Thank you very much. Shall we all kindly rise? From my sorry. We sing hymn 212, 212. Yes, heaven is a price.